everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Today we're going to make some reflection cards with a difference. So I've done a couple of different Lavinia stamped cards. So when you open them up, we've stamped on mirror card. But when you hold them at the right spot, you get the reflection of this card onto your base card. So let's see. Oh, I've got the light shining on them a bit, unfortunately, but there we go. So you've got the reflection there. So that's why I've got a water scene on the bottom. So you can see the reflection of the trees in the water scene. So I've done that one. And with this one, so at the top, we've done that. And the bottom, we've done that. And there's the reflection from the top card. So I've used mirror card. And the one thing I have worked out was using the holographic card is great for the top one. But if you were to do holographic on the bottom, it won't reflect. It just does not reflect as well as the plain silver. Hence doing two different sorts of mirror card. But they're fun to create and easy to do, and I will show you how I have done mine. So I've just cut these ones. You can cut them to whatever size you want to do your card, but mine are 5 by 4 inches. And the base card is 4 inches by 10 inches, folded in half to be 5 by 4. So basically, your mirror card is the same size as your base card. Okay, so we'll start off with doing the water one first. Sorry about the reflection, but I can't really avoid that. So to do the water scene, I'm going to use Lavinia Stamps Fantasy and Field Grass. Now, because we're stamping on mirror card and it's non-porous, you need a good stamp. So I'm using Stayzon. Yes, it will stain those stamps, but if you clean the majority of it off while it's still wet, you'll be fine. Okay, so I'll stamp Fantasy to start with. So just work out where you want it. You can use your acetate to get an idea on how it's going to look on the card. So we'll just pop that into place and stamp it. Now, because of the mirror card, you'll find it tends to be quite sticky with your stamps on it. Now ink it up with Stayzon. And stamp that onto the card. Try and get a nice, good, crisp image if you can. The beauty of the stamp press is you can always stamp it again on the same spot if need be. That's pretty good. So now if you rub this off straight away, you will not get a lot of staining on there. You can use a stamp cleaner as well if you want to. But I will be cleaning these as I go to prevent them getting too stained. But even once they're stained, they still work the same. It's not going to alter how they stamp. So there we go. It's not too bad. I've got most of the ink off it. And now I'll take it out of here. I'll take this bit of paper out because I'm going to need that. And this time I'm going to use field grass. Now there is two. There's field grass and orchard grass. basically the same stamp, but one is a bit smaller than the other. I'll just show you the difference. So the orchard grass is smaller. Let me go onto a white background. Here we go. The orchard grass is smaller than the field grass, but they're the same stamp basically. So we're going to be using the larger one. So we'll just pop that onto there. And again, I'm going to be inking it up with Stayzon. Now, because we're stamping onto mirror card, it can be quite slippery, so you need to take care that it doesn't slide when you're stamping it. So we'll just press that on there. And we'll do a couple more there. And we'll do some at the bottom of the boat. And another one up this side. And when you're using the stamp press, it doesn't slide, so it's a lot better than stamping it like this. But you just need to take care that it doesn't slide while you're stamping. You can see there, that one slid a little bit, so did that one, but it's still going to be okay. Now I'll just clean that stamp off straight away. Okay, and now I'm going to put that aside to dry, and I'm going to stamp the mirror card next. So I'll bring my stamp press in again. Now, this platform I'm using here is a Couture Creations stamping platform, and the one thing I love about this particular one is there's no borders to stop using whatever size card you want to use. The Tim Holtz one is great, but it has a ridge, so you're limited to the size card that you can put in it, whereas this one is good like that. Okay, so we're just going to load it up with magnets, and I'm going to start off with this one. So all the stamps I'm using are Lavinia stamps. So this one's Christmas Tree Group. So I'm going to make this one as a Christmas one. So I'm going to pop that there. Try and put the stamps fairly close, the magnets close to your stamp so that it prevents it from lifting up. Okay. And just pick that up. Ink it up. And stamp it on. So with normal cardstock, because it's porous, it soaks the ink in. This one doesn't because of the mirror on it. It stops it from being porous. Okay, so now I'm going to do another set of the trees here. Pick it up. Okay, so we'll just ink it up again. And make some more trees. Here we go. So again, we'll just clean the stamp off. I'll use a little bit of remover on this one because there's quite a bit of ink on that one. Providing it's not left on there too long, it really will not harm the stamp. Okay, so that's that one done. And now I'm going to use the sleigh. So this is going to be a Christmas one, obviously. So I'm going to place the magnets down a bit lower. Trying not to let them snap together. And put the sleigh there. Pick it up. Ink it up. I have done other tutorials on mirror imaging. I'll add that link into the description so you can see another way to do mirror stamping. And I'll also add into the link some links to my tutorial, my Facebook groups. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to come and join. Just answer the questions to join. Okay. Hopefully that'll be all good. I'm going to try and do that one again. So here we go. That's better. Okay, again, clean the stamp off. All right, now we'll take that out of there. Okay. So now we're going to attach these into the base card. Now, a little bit earlier, where did I put it? Here we go. So we've stamped that one on silver mirror card, and I've done the same stamping on a blue mirror card. So if you wanted to, you can have the choice of whether you want to have blue to represent the water or silver. So it's a personal choice. Let me just see if we can. So that's what it's going to look like on the silver. And that's how it will look on the blue. So I think with this one I'm going to attach the blue one because I've already got silver over there just to compare them with. So once they're dry, we're going to attach double-sided adhesive to the back. Now again, because we're using mirror card, use double-sided adhesive. If you use a glue, you can often, like if you squiggle the glue on there, you can usually see that glue through the mirror card once it's dry. And once it is dry, it can pop off. And that's why I use double-sided tape when I'm using mirror card. Okay, so we'll just put that onto the base card. Just lining it up. Now I've taken just a slither off the top of the card so that when the other piece is on there, it will still fold closed. Okay, we'll just remove the rest of this tape. Backing paper from the tape, I should say. Okay, so we'll just press that down. And then we'll add this one. Hopefully that's dry. some tape onto the back of this. Just do 3 strips of it on this one. Okay, and pop that into place. And remove the other backing paper. And there's that done. So there it is. You can see the reflection of the sleigh and the trees in the water. And it actually looks very, what's the word, Northern Lighty on the mirror card too, which is another great effect. And then for the front of it, you can just decorate it to suit however you like. And then on the back, you could do your greetings. So with these, I've just used a piece of paper and stamped "Have a Fairy Happy Birthday." And then I've stamped a greeting on the back to write the to and from, because I didn't really want to add anything to inside it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up, and do come and join us in the Facebook groups if you like. And hopefully you can share your creations with us. So thank you for joining me. Bye.